in flavor. If you've ever eaten something, you're kind of like, yeah, it's okay. It's a little bland, it's a little flat. Flat is a term that's used with salt in our foods and everything. If you have bread that has no salt in it, it tastes very flat, like it's very one note. Salt should not be something where you go, whew, that's salty, where you're clicking your tongue because like, that's a lot of salt, that's too much salt. You want it to give you kind of like this zing sensation in your mouth. Where you get that salt, you're like, ooh, I want to have some. Ooh, I want to have some more of that. It makes you want to go in and get more. And so for this, I've got salt in here that's just kind of like, it could probably use a little bit more salt, but I don't need to because I'm going to be adding our mushroom finishing salt. So that's going to add in a little bit more of that salt. Alrighty. That's getting warm. So let's get our corn out. Our corn's going to take the least amount of time. So I wanted to have some roasted corn, but corn isn't quite in season yet. So I buy the cans of niblet corn, which has less juice in it. Put them into a hot skillet with a little bit of bacon drippings. Kind of roast them up over there. Hello, Mod Pro. Not the potato leek soup. I'm doing a potato spinach soup. And when you put them into a hot skillet, get that skillet hot. Get those bacon drippings in there. Pour out, cut up your bacon. Pour some of that drippings out. Get that pan hot. Drain your corn really well. Throw it into that skillet, and it'll sweeten that up. So we have some spinach we're going to throw in here. All right. So the first thing we're going to put back in here, we're going to put back in our potatoes. That is going to be, we wanted a little bit of creamy potato, and we want some chunks on there. Are you guys being, so we've been having smoke in the evening time. We see it on the jet stream as it's coming through, like when the sun's going down, we'll see the brown smoke. We do have a fire that's burning here in Oregon right now, and those affect us because it just gets all through here. I need to head to work now. Have a great day and hope the soup turns out great. Beast Car, have a good day. I hope you have a good day at work. Remember, keep a smile on your face. If nothing else, it always keeps them guessing. What's that? What's that? Why are they smiling so much? I don't know. I don't know. Keep them smiling. Oh, what Canada is going through right now with fires is what we went through really bad in 2021. We had some really, really bad fires in 2021. So I am hoping that they get a handle on those fires for you guys post haste. Now, if you don't want to add half and half or heavy whipping cream or even just milk to your potato soup, you don't have to. If you take out half of the potatoes and blend them up, they are going to thicken your soup and they're going to give you that creamy texture. So you don't have to add that. You're such a sweet, adorable streamer. I love your content and personality. Paige Kawhi, that is such a beautiful thing to say. Thank you so very much for that. My goodness, that's... Stop. I just love what I do. I just love what I do. I'm very passionate about what I do. So I'm kind of excited in the aw shucks moment, right, Lemon? You're kind of like, aw, shucks. Fires are under control here in Nova Scotia. 6 days of rain help. And then I just saw that one of the big under the sea volcanoes is erupting right now over off the coast of Hawaii. And they showed the overhead picture. I instantly went over to like the weather thing to find out. And they're like, well, it's not erupting, it's doing this. I'm like, I don't know, that kind of looks like an eruption to me because, it's spewing out. But it's this massive lava pool. All I could think of was all the coral beds that just died. Think of all the coral beds, all the plankton, anything that was in the area just is all. But that's Mother Nature. That's Mother Nature. All right, so we're going to put in our roasted corn. This is why I'm not serving bread with this dish. It's going to be a very carb-heavy dish over there. Bog, 10 months. Bog Brush, thank you so much for that sub. What a wonderful and kind thing for you to do. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, let me stack my dishes over here. Wow, he's almost done. He's almost done raking it up into rows. That means they will be here. They might be here this evening to actually do the baling. When they bale, when they bale our fields here, they're in the square bales, that are, I can't remember what the measurements are, but they're not the giant square bales. They're the square bales that if I had to lift up, I could probably lift one up. When they bale these fields here, the big grazing fields, they do those giant round ones. And when that truck goes by and you hear it goes, chung, 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 and then it stops like, and it goes, chika, chung, paka, chung, chung, boom, and you hear this big thing roll out and hit the ground. I do like it spicy. All right, so we have our corn in here. Now I'm just bringing this up to a little bit warmer temperature, and then I'm going to be adding in our, we're doing a, oh, so yeah, let me know if you guys like, oh my gosh, that is so good. I am telling you, potato soup, it's a comfort. Listen, I love potatoes, so it's like chicken noodle soup for me. Chicken noodle soup for me. That's the way it sounds. That's exactly the way it sounds. I wish they were going by right now, but we just started, it got mowed, and the raking just started today, the raking into the rows. But I wish I could do that and put it in. It's going to be creamy with chunks. Not creamy, because I took out half of the potatoes. I creamed the other half of the potatoes in there with the vegetable stock. But now I've added in roasted corn, and I took the potatoes that I took out. I put those back in. We're warming those through. So it's going to be like a creamy stock, but with chunks in there. I like texture. I like texture. And then once this warms up a little bit, then we're going to add in our half and half. And then we're going to top it with a little bit of sour cream on the top. Bat Bug! How are you doing today? Thank you so much for your raid and raiders. Welcome on in. How are you doing today?
Oh, did you see that?
Adelanoa, thank you for gifting a sub to Lemon. Heart your face. Thank you so much for doing that. Oh my gosh. Bat Bugs, what were you streaming? Give me the deets. I want to know what you're streaming. So today's Wednesday. I don't know what game we're going to play on Friday. We're going to talk a little bit. I want to talk some more. I want to flesh out the talk show. And their page, thank you so much for the bits. Thank you. You guys have been dropping bits. And I forgot to get out the itty bitty bitty umbrella. Because when the bits start to fall, it's wonderful. But you got to have the itty bitty bitty umbrella for protection, because it's never good when a bit falls between your glasses and your eyeball. Oh, played a bit of the new Minecraft update. So I just started Minecraft like about 2 weeks before. I was gone all last week, about 2 weeks prior to that. Oh my gosh, you guys. Come on, ride that train like you to ride. Come on, ride that train. I'm having a